And that international human rights system in Article 1 of the UN Charter needs to recognize that all peoples have the right of self-determination. By virtue of that right, they freely determine their political status and freely pursue their economic, social, and cultural development.
Well, the first session this morning that we had was very informative, and there was a professor from North America who done a presentation about colonization and about the lies that we had to deal with over the last 200 years in this country. He done a very, very good presentation, and I think that's good ammunition for our people start having a good hard look at it, because it just in regards to land and that, just state quite clearly that some of the lies been around since probably the 1800s and that, even before that the colonizers had built up their when they went to other country, what they call conquest and that. But it was very, very informative, and I think people should have a look at what he was saying and that, read the scripts and that, and have a good hard look at it, because we should try and apply that to our native title claims. Well, look, I think they're very, like I said before, I think they're very informative, and I think the discussion like that now, is up to us guys to come to this forum to actually take back to our people, and let them know what's actually going on, like with experts from around the world. And the fact that they mentioned, like the Article 32 of the United Nations Declaration of Indigenous People, their rights recognized in the international United Nations scene, as opposed to what our country, what the government's actually doing in Australia. They sort of what they're actually doing, just put it simply, is that they're opposing our real native title rights and our indigenous rights, to simple things like education, self-determination, and things like that. So that's what what I've learned here this morning. I think I'll be certainly taking that back to my people in North Queensland, definitely.